Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Showbiz Insider. That's your review of the hottest news stories of the month. I'm Zoe, and today the show comes to us from Movida Club, Dubai. So November was pretty much a celebration of creative talent in the city, plus a dash of magic. Yep, we caught up with the Illusionists, the month's hottest fashion talent, and we had the most creative fun you can possibly have in just one weekend. That was with the 48-hour film project. The 48-hour film project is a wild ride and a sleepless weekend where teams make an entire movie. That's right, rehearse, shoot, mix, edit and submit, all in just 48 hours. So Mo, 48-hour film project, self-explanatory, but tell me exactly what is this?
Okay, so it's an international competition. We have about 130 cities that are involved in the 48-hour film project. The concept is, can you make a film in 48 hours? This is something that we've been doing in Dubai for a while. We open the competition to everybody who's interested, amateurs, students, and professionals alike. Same rules. You have 48 hours to complete a short film from scratch.
Right now I know there's certain criteria that you give them, so tell me, you give them a prop, you give them a line of dialogue?
Well, I mean, it's part of the rules of the competition, but it also inspires them to create the story, so we give them a prop, a line of dialogue, and a character's name, but that's after they select a genre out of a hat. Okay,
so it's completely random potluck what genre you get. What are you actually looking for, and what kind of caliber of film can people make in 48 hours?
You'd be surprised. I mean, we've been doing this for about 5 years in Dubai, but over 10 years internationally, and some of the films that I've seen are just amazing. I mean, they're done in 2 days, but they're just as good as a film that's been, spent 48 days on.
Imagine shooting a film in the middle of the night in the city you love with a deadline that makes your heart race. It's all about creativity and teamwork, but there's rules, people.
In about an hour, when all the teams show up, each team is going to get a genre that's going to come out of a hat randomly.
So they comedy, make horror,
romance, action, adventure, thriller.
What if you get one you don't want?
That's okay. That's that. We give them a chance to give that back because if I were selecting and I got something like romance, I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, see, I would love romance. I would hate horror.
I would love to do a horror film.
So they draw the genre, they draw the line.
The line, the character, and the prop are they're the same for all the teams.
The teams draw from 14 genres like comedy, drama, fantasy, horror, romance, and sci-fi.
All right, our first drawing for this year's Dubai 48-hour film project is a drama.
And then there's the wild cards, just in case you cannot work with your first pick, such as espionage and mockumentary. Let's meet some of the teams who are raring to go.
Hi, my name's Oliver, and I'm the director of the group called Fun Times.
Fun Times it is. Who's with you in the team?
Well, we have here Dan, who's the producer and the editor of the group, Alex, who's the writer, and Mo, who's the famous actor.
Personally, I love the idea of getting everyone from different industries, different kind of disciplines, and gathering a random ragtag of misfits together to create something awesome. I love the brilliant thing about Dubai in this way is you get different people from all over the world who have different disciplines and skills and outlets. That's what I loved about the story that we're creating for it.
Hi, my name is Lionel Perez. I am from Venezuela. My team is second round.
Everybody has different ways of thinking on how storytelling should be. And especially when it comes to given genre, especially the unexpected, we'll see how they can actually execute.
So the genres were drawn, and the required elements for everyone were: the character is Salah or Salwa Fahid, that's the private investigator. The prop is a glass of water, and the line of dialogue is, "Trust me, I know what I'm doing."
We'll find our way out soon enough. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Off the bat, initial team ideas and genre crises included...
Well, on the first one, I've got mockumentary, and I thought that was a little bit hard to do, so I decided to change it. So now I've got coming of age.
Action-adventure for the genre, where we've had a few preparations before, also thinking of ideas. We got musical or western in the beginning, and the team decided that we wanted to do something else.
We actually had like a rough story that we were working on before, but now based on like the UAE rules and stuff, we have to be a little bit careful because the guy's occupation is a serial killer. So, but we're going to turn it into a dark comedy, which we didn't get, but an action adventure can still work out, so hopefully.
Our team is called The Hobbits and the Wizard, and we got dark comedy.
We are from Dubai Men's College. This is our third year, and we've got Detective Cop.
So for the teams that managed to complete the film in the insane deadline, what exactly does it take to make the quality cut?
The best short film. A film is a short story. You know, you want to communicate to the audience an idea. There has to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know, pretty images are nice. We like to look at pretty images. But at the end of the day, when we go to watch a film, we want to be told something. We want to be entertained.
Yeah.
You know, there has to be something that comes out of the film. So really, I mean, it's the best overall film is usually the best story that's told through the visual medium of cinema.
Talking Stories, 39 films made the finish line. So let's take a look at some of the action. Fun Times Productions drew the dreaded Western musical, but came up with the mysterious ride Cowboy Incognito. This is about a cowboy looking for his way home and trying to find an answer to his predicament.
Come on in, man.
Making use of our favourite shoot location, these guys even managed to get a bit of music in there with Take Me Home. Good job, cowboys.
Take me home, my Lord, take me home, my darling, to the place that I call my
home. Moving on to the coming of age genre, we have Captain Detective, the Private Investigator by Team Scope. Now, they cleverly used the required line to open the film with impact and then repeated it throughout the short.
That's brilliant. So obvious.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
It's one of life's greatest secrets, the things most worth doing.
And in Where's My Glass by the team called Fix It in Post, the Mad Hatter plots an adventure for Alice to test her loyalty.
Where's my glass, Alice?
I don't know, take any other glasses, loads of glasses on the table.
Whatever happens, she must find the glass before sunset, going on a looking glass search of Dubai, even checking out the spice market.
Hello.
Yes?
Are you the man that knows everything?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Do you know where I can find the glass?
Yes.
Do you have it?
Yes.
What, can I have it?
Now, almost all the films were on time and officially in competition, but 145 Hillcrest submitted their buddy film Exit Bag literally seconds late. Directed by Imad Arshad and Faraz Tareen, we have mercy on them because the director was on crutches. Here's a quick clip.
What happened to Sarah?
Stella, I'm so sorry Sarah's gone. I know what she meant to you, and I'm really sorry I said all those things about her. She was a good friend, and I can't believe it.
God needed 6 days to create this world.
So that's just a taste of the films, but the top 10 will be screening as part of the Dubai International Film Festival. That'll be at JBR on the 12th of December, 6 p.m, to really celebrate the growth of the local film industry.
The top film is going to represent Dubai, so the top film from Dubai is going to compete against 130 other winners.
Countries?
Yes, cities, internationally.
The stakes are high, the time is short, it's cinema designed as sport.
The overall winner will go on to represent Dubai as the best 48-hour film in the world. And that will be in the running for the finalist screening at the Cannes Short Film Corner. That's a wrap, people. Over 30,000 films later, worldwide, not just in Dubai, the 48-hour film project has become a rite of passage for young filmmakers. Next up, more creative talent with fashion newcomers.